All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash for the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the men of the Lord, prophesying, preaching, and teaching on the highways and byways in sincerity and in truth. Shalom Barakathum. This is going to be real quick. I just wanted to pull this article up. You can see it. It reads, priests arrested for having threesome with dominatrices on a church altar. Now there's not much that's not much else that needs to be said besides hypocrisy. And what else do you expect after watching all of these Christians just be exposed day after day after day the moment that they tried to come up against the actual truth, which is the Hebrew Israelites? See, Christians haven't really been challenged until the real truth came out, and now they're panicking. Now they're putting out videos on how to debunk Hebrew Israelites and why you should stay away from that doctrine. They're calling us a cult. They're in the NFL and NBA. They're quick to cancel you if you call yourself an Israelite. If you ask Nick Cannon, they'll call you an anti-Semite. All of these things when the Hebrew Israelites come out, because ultimately they can't really combat the truth. And when they look and put the mirror on themselves, it's a mess. It looks like this nigga right here you see on the screen. I'm going to let this video play that basically just has text in the article. I'll try to read through it for you brothers that are listening. There's a Louisiana priest was caught in an unholy act when he was discovered allegedly filming himself have sex with two dominatrices on a church altar. When a passerby noticed the lights on at the St. Peter and Paul Roman Catholic Church, Salakia, at an unusual hour. So he was in there filming in a church late at night with two hookers. This is your man of the cloth, okay? You Christians. And Catholicism is the richest religion on the planet. They make billions and billions of dollars a year. Keep going. It says the witness peeked inside to allegedly find Reverend Travis Clark having sex with two women on an altar adorned with stage lighting and sex toys. Look at these two. They look like they got demons on them. Oh my goodness, bro. And you northern tribes, man, y'all are stuck on Catholicism, man. Y'all love y'all goddamn rosaries and doing goddamn Hail Marys, worshiping this false image, the cross, white Jesus. Love it. Says the women, 41-year-old Mindy Dixon and 23-year-old Melissa Chang, were allegedly dressed in corsets and high-heeled boots. Says the trio were arrested on obscenity charges for what Dixon reportedly described on her social media as an act to defile a house of God. Well, what else do you expect, man? But see, vocab alone is not going to come out against these guys. This isn't going to be breaking news for him. He's mainly concerned about you niggas, all right, or who he thinks are niggas, which are the Hebrew Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who have woken up to who they are as the scriptures prophesied. And all of this is prophecy, and that's what they're mad at. Prophecy is unfolding before their very, very eyes, and they can't take it. And eventually, they're going to get angry enough to want to put hands on us. They're going to start with demonizing us in the media. All right, they're going to try to paint a picture that we're dangerous, that we're violent, that we have to be dealt with, that we need to be fired from our jobs and cast out of society. And when that MOB comes around, you best believe that's going to play a major role in it with your family, your woman. All right? But let's read, because one of the elders brought out, I was watching earlier this week about the joy of the hypocrite. This is Job 20:5. It says, the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. All right? So these people are hypocrites, man. And although the Catholic Church is dominated since the Renaissance era, going back to the Borgias, all of these Catholic monarchs, the King of France, the King of Spain and Portugal and England, all came under here under that papal bull, right? Under the crown, or sorry, under the hegemony of the Catholic Church. That was for a moment, man. That was to build you up, to get you prideful, all right? Fill the wine press, so to speak, so the Most High can come in and destroy all of this, man. And all you niggas that fell out of the truth, all you 2/3, y'all fell right into it. Especially you Northern tribes when it comes to Catholicism. It says, and the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment. So this is, so now this man is being discovered. As the scriptures say, I've made Esau bare. All right. It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. So all you niggas that co-sign with Catholicism, that co-sign with Christianity, you want to go and try to hedge your bets with that, good luck. Because that's your end. You're going to die the death of Esau, Edom, and the heathen. Okay? It says, they which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. All right? Is that what y'all want, man? Making your bet with them? Because, see, Esau doesn't care if you're a Catholic at the end of the day. He's still going to put that jab in you. All right? He's still going to want to enslave you. He's still going to have you at the very bottom of society. Agreeing with him doesn't help you. And that's what Jake don't understand. Okay? You think picking up an American flag and voting and saying, I'm proud to be an American, is going to make him like you anymore. And it doesn't. He's laughing at you. Or looks down on you with contempt or disdain. And y'all have to wake up, pursuing Isaiah 30. It says, the eye also, verse 9, it says, the eye also shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him, because America is going to be completely destroyed. All of his idols across Europe, to South America, wherever he had, all of that's going to be put completely down. He's not going to have any land. He's going to be a slave everywhere he exists on the planet Earth for 1,000 years, and then we're going to burn his ass up. It says, his children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods. All right? So that's what the Catholic Church do. Catholic Church is known for their charity. All right? They give out charity and stuff throughout all of these different neighborhoods. But see, behind closed doors, they're doing shit like this. They're popping little boys. They're being pedophiles and freaks and homosexuals. Completely blaspheming the Holy Scriptures. But see, they'll be out there and they'll do these acts of charity. All right? They'll try to make amends and try to pull people in. But it's just another racket, man. It's just another money racket. You got to remember how much the Catholic Church brings in every year. I might Google it, actually. How much does the Catholic Church make? They collected between 1.4 billion and 3.5 billion. Is an undercount. The Diocesan Fiscal Management Conference, an organization of Catholic financial office surveyed members that reported that about 9,000 Catholic entities received loans. All right, so you can see they make in the billions, okay, essentially. But let's get the last precept. It says, this is Isaiah 32:6. For the vile person will speak villainy, and Esau is the vilest person. Whenever you're into taking advantage of children, all right, into undesirable acts, all right, and you call yourself a church, a place of holiness, a place of God, you're a vile person, man. It says, for the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity. It doesn't matter what they say. Look at what they're doing. Their hearts have been working iniquity for years, and nobody's stopping them. Kamala Harris let a lot of these pedophiles loose out there in California when she was a prosecutor. She just reassigned him to a new district. Oh, he got caught, fondling a little boy. She didn't prosecute him. She moved him to another area. That movie Spotlight brings that out. It says to practice hypocrisy and to utter error against the Lord Yahweh. All right, and this is absolute hypocrisy. All right. If Yahweh Shai was here, he put all three of them to death. He says, and make empty the soul of the hungry. All right, because you have people come in there every mass or whatever they call it, thinking they're trying to get fed to get something, and they're just feeding them bullshit. They're quoting scriptures. All right, passing out crackers and wine, going through the motions, and taking your money at the same time. It says, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. So none of these people are getting fed. They're just going through the motions. They're getting demons put on them, if anything. All right. And what's behind the scenes is utter hypocrisy, So that's basically it, all I had to say on that. So with that, hopefully brothers are edified. Call halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakwadash Shalom Wa Abba Babal.